Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum guys. My name is Mohammed Aryan Ali and today we will learn about JavaScript for each loop. A for each loop is a tool that helps you to look at each item in a list and do something with it. In for each loop, each item or each value is treated with the equal not in whole array will be treated. A single value would be treated and checked of that array or object. So here are some examples like const coding, and here is our an array where its values are 5 values: JS, Ruby, Java, Python and C++. And here we have written our condition that coding is here our variable, then dot for each. This we use for each like this. We have to put dot for each like this we use. Then we have to create a function. For each will work with function only. Then create a function, and then here function name is element. It is not the function name. It is the parameter of function like element. Meaning is that all the values of coding they are put in element, because if directly we will print coding this directly if you will print this variable coding, so it will print this array. And if you want that every single value should be treated and print separately, so we have to make other variable and store this variable values in that new one variable, like here we have done. If I will run it, so you will see, as you can see, JS, Ruby, Java, Python, C++ are treated separately and all are printed separately. If just I would have did a console like this, here I will do console.log coding. So you will look that whole array will print. As you can see, whole array is printed. And if we will use in our website this thing, so whole array will print. And if you want that index 0 or index 1, index 2 value should print, so then we have to use for each method. Like here I will uncomment it, and I will use it like this. So now here I will uncomment this one. Here is coding dot for each parameter like item is, and this is arrow function. Arrow function is, we have to use here arrow like this, and we don't have to write any function keyword. Just directly we have to write here arrow, then the starting bracket. This is a arrow function in small. If I will show you, this is an arrow function small syntax. As you can see, this is the arrow function. In this bracket you have to pass your parameters, and behind like this coding dot for each you've written. So it will do print same thing, this thing, because we have created an item, and in item we have stored the values of coding. So like this we can do. And here is other like function print me is the now name of this function. Print me is the name, and then we have passed the parameter known as item. Then starting brackets and closing bracket is here. Then we have console.log item and coding dot for each print me. If I will run it, so like this, so we can use the for each loop like this. That function print me item console.log item, and like this. Like its meaning is we have created a function, its parameter is item. Then we have console.log item. We have printed item, but until it is not printed because it's in the scope. And now this for each method will work. Coding dot for each print me, meaning print me values will print with for each. If I will remove this, so error will come. I know, because at least any value should come. It's not came error, but nothing is printed in the terminal. So we need this console too. So like this too we can use for each method. It's very simple. Now here is this coding and all is working because I didn't have commented this one array. That's it's working here. Otherwise it would not have worked. So I will delete this one and I will clear it. Okay now. Here is coding dot for each item and index and array. 3 we have passed the parameters and arrow function. Then console dot log item, index and array. We printed all these three. So as you can see, JS, Ruby, Java, Python and C++ all are here printed with their index number. Because here you will look item. Here item first one always first parameter will print this because this is now treated as an object. Now this array here is printed as a treated as an object. So first parameter, if there is three parameters, so remember that always first parameter would be item, meaning is the name, and then second would be always the index, and third would be always the value. The like this is value. If it's not happening from the names, if I will change the name like index is a, I will change it to number like this, and here too I will write number. Now when I will run, so same will print. As you can see, it's printed, index is printing here. So it's printing because here parameters are showing their own work. So I will comment it. Now here's an array, and array is containing the object. I will comment this one. It's not need now. So here is an array because it is starting from square brackets. And then here is an object because here is curly braces and there are keys and values. So when I will uncomment it, so here is what console.log my coding. My coding is this array, and this square bracket like this used, and number sets that is index, meaning index 0 1 value will print, and index 0 is this one. First value is called 0 index. Like language name JavaScript, language file name JS like this. Then dot language file name, meaning is that this one key, this key should print from this one index. This is a one value, this whole is one value, and from this value I want this key. It's showing in this condition like this. Then here is my coding dot for each items, then this arrow function, then console.log item dot language name we have print here. So I will print it. So JS, JavaScript, Java and Python is printed. But first I will show you that what is this console meaning. As you can see, only JS will print. Of this key, this value is printed because of this situation. Now I told you, so it's not need to make a decision again. So now I will come to here. So as you can see, JavaScript, Java and Python will print here because of this. My coding is this variable, and for each method we used, and all we have learned up. Dot language name, we have selected here language name. So language name is what JavaScript, Java, Python, as you can see, and language name is JavaScript, Java and Python like this. If I will do here language file name, so here file will print, meaning JS, Java and py is will print. As you can see, it's printed. So it's very simple. For each loop is very simple thing. So thank you guys in this video. Only this much. We will meet in next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.